Your ego. How to manage it without becoming a doormat or becoming invisible. Okay, what is ego? Ego is your sense of self-importance. When it's too big, it can hurt relationships. When it's too small, people can run all over you. So today we're talking about how to decrease ego without losing your voice and how to showcase your work without sounding boastful. What decreasing your ego really means. It's not about thinking less of yourself. It's about thinking of yourself less often. Shift your focus from self-glorification to self-awareness. Stay grounded. Acknowledge your strengths and your weaknesses honestly. Remember, a healthy ego serves you, but an inflated ego rules you. We don't want to be ruled by our egos. We want it to serve us. So, how to stay humble without becoming a doormat? How do we do that? We got to set clear boundaries. There we go again with our boundaries. Always important to have our boundaries. Practice saying no respectfully when you need to. I was just in RN2 CEO's live watching her replay, and that was one of the main things she was talking about. We got to learn how to say no respectfully and mean no. Know your limits. Humility doesn't mean self-sacrifice. Speak with assertiveness, not aggression. Use I statements, I feel, I believe, instead of blaming or demeaning someone. Remain calm, steady tone, even when standing your ground. Don't let your emotions take over, but you can still stand your ground. Practice active listening. Hear people out fully before responding. This shows respect without submission. Choose your battles wisely. Every disagreement doesn't need a confrontation. Humility includes discernment. That is a very egotistical thing, to have the last word or to have to shout over somebody. We don't need to do that. It's not worth that much energy if we feel we've been wronged or we're in an argument. It's really not always, you don't always have to come back with something, okay? It's a lot of times you can let that drop, and that's not giving up or giving in. It's just respecting yourself and respecting your power, respecting your peace. How to make your work known without bragging. This is another one. You feel like if you are not constantly boasting or you're not constantly telling everybody how good you've done and what you've accomplished and look, I just published this paper, I'm great, if you're not constantly boosting yourself, nobody will, right? Or you feel like you may fade into the background if you don't do that. So let's focus on the value that we provide. Highlight what your work does for others, not just what you accomplished. Example, instead of I'm the best designer, say, my designs help businesses attract more clients. Say it like that instead of saying, I'm the best designer. These designs help attract clients. That is like putting yourself out there without boasting. Share stories, not statistics. Tell genuine stories about your journey, challenges, and lessons. People connect more with stories than self-promotion. Let others shine with you. Acknowledge teammates, mentors, or supporters when talking about successes. We achieved sounds stronger than just I achieved. Include others. Be sincere and not salesy. Talk about your passion for your craft, not just your achievements. Talk about how much you like doing what you do. If you wrote a song, you may say, I really enjoyed writing this song and I hope it touches someone, and I hope you'll give it a listen. Instead of, I wrote this song, you must listen. I don't know, but anyway. So daily practices, these are some things we can do to stay balanced. You can keep a gratitude journal. List 3 things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus off ego. Anytime you practice gratitude, you're not thinking about yourself as much. Do self-reflection. Regularly ask, was I fair today? Did I listen well? Listening to others is very important in this area. If you're always thinking, when someone's talking to you and you're always thinking, what am I going to say next? What am I going to say? You're not listening to that person. You're not listening to what they're saying. So always try to hear the other person. Seek honest feedback. Invite constructive criticism from trusted people without defensiveness. If you're going to ask for that constructive criticism, you can't put up a defense when they give it to you, okay? So mindful celebration. Celebrate your wins privately too. You don't always need public validation. We don't have to be validated all the time by other people. I think that is a big part of ego, is feeling the need for validation. The older I get, the less validation I feel I need to hear. Now, I would like for you to tell me in the comments, what are some of your challenges that you face in this area? If you have thought about these kind of things, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you listening. Thank you. See you next time.